An annual eel catching contest was opened in the southern province of Trang in Thailand as part of the traditional events of rice farming community. Trang Swang District Chief Nantawat Choroeng Suwan on Tuesday reaped rice alongside farmers at the opening of the 6th annual event at the end of rice growing season. The objectives of organizing such a rice culture event are to preserve traditional farming techniques and to boost farmers' morale. Highlight of the event was eel catching contest, challenging contestants to confine the biggest number of eels in muddy pools. The contest put smiles on faces of those among over 1,000 fair goers. Local farmers also took part in the other folk games and cultural displays in order to honor unique rice farmers' tradition of southern Thailand. Eel catching contests have been held at other provinces of Thailand. Foreigners are welcome to show their abilities in catching slippery creatures in a bamboo-weaved basket. More than 1,000 households and a host of schools in rural communities across the country are benefiting from clean water thanks to a simple but effective filter designed in Australia and made in Laos. According to the Australia's ambassador to the Lao PDR, John Williams, the ability to build the water filters from inexpensive, locally sourced materials means the technology has extensive reach into remote rural communities, making it highly suitable for a country like Laos. The technology has received a stamp of approval from Australia's ambassador to the Lao PDR, John Williams, on an official visit to the Abundant Water Workshop in Hoi Hong Village, Chantaburi District recently. The Clean Water Initiative, led by the Australian not-for-profit group Abundant Water, seeks to empower communities to better manage their water and sanitation needs. Abundant Water's innovative clay pot filters are able to remove waterborne diseases like dysentery, gastroenteritis, cholera and typhoid from water. The filters are designed so as to use both available materials and the skills of local community members in the construction and improvement process.
I'm extremely proud of the work that Abundant Water are doing here. They're a small organisation receiving small amounts of private funding from Australian citizens, private Australian citizens, mums and dads in Australia. But they're an organisation because of a clever technology that they've adapted to use in the Lao PDR that is potentially going to have a very big impact in terms of providing poor communities in remote areas with access to clean drinking water in their schools and in their homes, and helping them through that to fight a lot of waterborne diseases that are a major problem here in the Lao PDR.
Ambassador Williams said the innovation had the potential to reach many more communities as prospective partners recognize the value of investing in clean water.
So it's an excellent project. They're working with a number of very good partners, both Lao organisations, NPAs, non-profit associations, and international NGOs, and with the Lao government to make sure that the project is working well and that they can expand and support many more communities that would benefit from clean water throughout the Lao PDR.
In partnership with Quality Aid organizations like Child Fund, Helvitas, Peditech and CDEA, Abundant Water is helping to break the cycle of disease, illness and poverty caused by waterborne diseases.
The technology was researched in the Australian National University Engineering Department, but that was just an idea, just the theory. The practice has been implemented in Lao with Lao partner organisations, Lao potters and Lao communities to make sure it works in the local community. No one person can say that they were responsible for everything, but if you look at any one part of the project, many people work together to successfully implement it. So what you see today is the result of many people working together with the intention to help Lao people in remote areas have safe, clean drinking water.
According to the engineer, his approach transfers knowledge and expertise and develops local capability and ownership, increasing the likelihood of ongoing use of the technology. He said, adding that Abundant Water is training village potters in water filter technology and microfinanced business approaches. Child Fun and Abundant Water are making the most of the learning opportunities presented by this collaboration to try to develop a model that can be scaled up to support other poor communities in Laos. The Australian Engineer and Abundant Water team is now developing a model for the propagation of low-cost programs, enabling anyone in need anywhere in the world to access clay pottery water filter technology, so they too can benefit from safe drinking water. It is disclosed that Abundant Water receives much of its funding from Rotary Australia and welcomes private donations from Australia and abroad. The World Curry Festival, currently held only in the United Kingdom, made its first international appearance in Penang, Malaysia. The festival, which originated in Bradford 4 years ago, was held as part of the 6th Penang International Halal Expo and Conference, which was held recently. It is an annual global food event that brings together people of different ages, origins and genders in a celebration of all things curry. The festival promoted the diverse curry gastronomy from around the world, featuring international chefs from the United Kingdom and Asia, who displayed a tantalizing fusion of gastronomic skills from both Western and Eastern hemispheres. Main highlights of the event were an exclusive gastronomic theatre, world street food and culinary class for food and curry lovers. World Curry Festival founder Zulfi Karim said Penang was the first international destination for the event to go global. Zulfi was excited to bring some of the renowned chefs to Penang and show the people famous curry-based cuisine. He also noted that food made from curry can bring communities together, which is called gastro-diplomacy.
Everybody has a curry, and what curry really is how we use the spices to create the base. Okay, the word curry, where it comes from, the Tamil word, meaning sauce, and all these people coming together is what I call gastro-diplomacy. Okay, so my mission in life is diplomacy. Okay, how can I get people to come and sit together, put their political, religious differences to one side? Because at this moment in time, the world is, not in a good place. Yes, we have all sorts of problems, and if we can bring people together to talk and become friends over a curry, then maybe I've done my job.
In line with Visit Penang Year 2015, the event served to promote Penang's assortment of mouth-watering cuisine and food products backed by the state's multicultural and heritage setting. Being part of continuous promotional initiatives, besides creating the idea of gastro-diplomacy between the East and West, World Curry Festival was aimed at enhancing the tourism and halal industry in the Penang Island state. Meanwhile, the International Halal Expo and Conference is an ideal platform and converging point for exhibitors and trade clients across regions of Southeast Asia, West Asia and Europe, to promote and market a wide array of halal consumable and non-consumable products. The conference saw internationally renowned speakers discussing issues and solutions, latest research findings, emerging technologies and trends in tandem with the advancements in the halal industry. Singaporeans will be among the first in the world to get a glimpse of a younger and perhaps prettier version of the Mona Lisa. We've all heard of the famous masterpiece by Leonardo da Vinci, which draws millions to the Louvre Museum in Paris every year. And now making its maiden stop in Singapore, this portrait that da Vinci is said to have worked on 10 years before Mona Lisa. This is the first time that this painting will be shown to people from across the globe. The portrait is part of an exhibition by the Mona Lisa Foundation, and it promises to be a fully interactive multimedia experience. With galleries of various historical, scientific and mathematical facts, you can judge for yourself if this painting was indeed done by the master himself.
When we conducted scientific tests on the earlier Mona Lisa, we found underdrawings. Now, these are preparatory sketches that artists use in order to fill in to build the construction of their drawings. One would typically never find under drawings in a copy, as an artist would then usually just look at what he's painting and copy ad-libbed.
The exhibition will next move to Hong Kong and China. Jerudong Park and Country Club JPCC become the biggest water park in Brunei Darussalam. The family entertainment facility that provides various water games and activities was launched late last year. The park has 10 games including aqua slides, waterfall jet, water gun and others to attract visitors. It can accommodate up to 400 people at a time. Members of the public who visit the facility are reminded to wear suitable attire and obey park regulations. The park also provides surau or prayer hall and changing rooms. The water park's finance and procurement manager, Jeff Hadiman Daniel, says the park aims to be another tourist attraction in the country. He added their new water park have 5 slides, a shower and fountain area for kids of all ages. This make a great addition to attraction Jerudong Playground and to Brunei tourism. The park is open every day except on Monday and Thursday from 10 in the morning until 12 noon and again from 1 to 3 p.m. At night it opens from 8 to 10:30. A cultural festival for peace was held recently in Hanoi to celebrate 15 years as UNESCO's City of Peace. It also closely coincided with the 60th anniversary of Hanoi's Liberation Day. Highlights from the one-day event included an exhibition showcasing images, objects and documentary films from the capital. Other activities included street art performances, a painting contest and the release of balloons and birds carrying peaceful messages. In the past 15 years, Hanoi is still the only capital in Asia-Pacific region to receive the prized UNESCO recognition of City of Peace. It's an honor that the city always strives to maintain and build upon. The aim of the festival is to continue to promote the peaceful spirit.